It's November 2010. Almost every Jamaican citizen is looking at the news for their daily information, whether it's sports, well being of the country, etc. So everyone is looking at the news when the broadcaster stated, "We have some spooky footage brought to us as evidence of the tales, and we must warn that the footage may be troubling to some viewers." Some citizens stared at the TV, confused, some intrigued, or some saying, "I don't want to watch some silly tale. Give me real news." But the news will go on to air this video, and it's pretty chilling.
Enriquez viewed the spooky footage brought to us as evidence of the tales. Now we must warn that some of the footage may be troubling to some viewers.
Hey babies, it's me, Cavalli. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, it's my favorite time of year. It's Halloween, of course, October, the famous time. Did I say famous? This the favorite time of year, and time to get up and dress up, be sluts, eat, drink, party, all that. So if you're gonna party and drink this year, make sure you be safe and enjoy for me and you. And yeah, today's topic we'll be talking about duppies, ghosts, zombies. You may ask, Cavalli, what is a duppy? Well, a duppy is a Jamaican terminology for ghost. It is said that duppies are mainly malevolent spirits and they can transform into animals or humans. So it could be your loved one, goat, cat, cow, sheep, the whole farm, you name it. Through many generations, people have recalled stories from their grandparents and parents about these bad spirits roaming around the land, tormenting the living. Now, some people just believe that they were just stories, just scare tactic to scare misbehaved kids from misbehaving. But many also believe that it is true, and there are bad spirits roaming around looking for victims to torment. And this will happen to a little family in Jamaica. So there's this 11-year-old kid. I don't know his name. I couldn't find his name anywhere. So let's call him Troy. So Troy said to his mom and his grandmother, Minerva Morgan, I couldn't find anything about the dad, and I couldn't find the mom's name either. So he told his mom and his grandmom that he was being haunted by an invisible person. Well, they were pretty much shocked, worried, like, what could be harming our son? It's not that far-fetched for a lot of people in the Caribbean to believe that they are being haunted by a ghost, because most of us still believe in superstition. So it's easy for someone to be like, hey, I'm haunted by a ghost, like, help me. So the mom would ask Troy, what is the spirit doing to you? Troy would went on to say that the spirit would push him, kick him, slap him. Must be pretty terrifying for an 11-year-old kid. The family was already scared that something invisible was attacking their kid. But Troy would go on to tell them that, hey, I can also see it. Not just feel it, but see it. And to make matters even worse, Troy said it was one of his best friends that died a couple years ago. Yikes. The family was not having it at all. 1 week into the haunting, the family was fed up. They didn't know what to do. And by that time, everyone in the neighborhood had known what happened to Troy, or even saw with their own eyes what happened to Troy. That's when the news were contacted. I have no idea who contacted the news, but I'm assuming it's the family. Kalila Enriquez was the news reporter for the CVM News, and she's the one who arrived on the scene with her crew. Upon her arrival, there were people everywhere. It was the neighbors, of course, looking in, watching, wondering what's going to happen. The news crew rocked up to the house where Troy was sitting on the chair and his grandmother and mother was standing next to him. So the interview began. You can hear a man in the background asking Troy, "Is he touching you right now?" Troy would say, right now? The interviewer would tell him, yes. Is he touching you? Where is he touching you? Troy would say, yes. The interviewer will repeat it, and Troy would say, yes. Not long after, Troy would be yanked and pulled back from the chair. It's like the way that he was being yanked and pulled weren't like he was deliberately pushing himself back as some people online were thinking. It was almost like someone was there pulling onto his chair and he had no control of it. Troy was screaming and everyone around him was also panicking. His mom rushed up to him, hold him so that he won't fall. Mind you, this was all on camera and everyone saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The mom would tell the news not only that Troy was bullied and, well, rushed and pushed and kicked, that she also was being traumatized by this invisible creature. Spirit would basically push and hit her as well, and she didn't know what to do. Minerva, his grandmother, would say the same thing. She would get hit, she would get slapped, she would see Troy getting pushed and kicked, and she was scared for their safety and for their well-beings. Also, the mom also said she went to church, she prayed, she tried to do all those things, and nothing seems to be working. The Duppy would just be following them everywhere they go. The news showed another clip, and this time Troy is standing in front of a brick wall. Now, side note, a lot of people online stated that they could see a dark figure standing next to Troy, because there was a time in the video where the camera was on, but the light wasn't on. I guess the light on top of the camera wasn't on. So you can probably make out like a shadow. I didn't see it because I looked at it but I didn't see it. But you know, you guys maybe should check it out and see if you guys could see it, because I couldn't. So the same man who interviewed Troy while he was sitting also was interviewing him again. This time he asked Troy, is he touching your leg? Is he touching you? Not long after, Troy's leg would be whisked up into the air. Everyone would start screaming. Like, everyone went crazy, frantic, right? His mom would rush up to him and try to pull him. The way that, like, oh my gosh, you guys, if you guys looked at the video, it was so airy. It wasn't like someone was pulling on him or like he was like literally doing it. You can tell like there was some force there, like something was really pulling him.
Watch again as our news crew filmed the second incident similar to the accounts we were given. This time, the boy claims he sees the ghost standing near the wall and goes over to stand next to it.
Touch her? Tell me when I touch her. Am I touch her? Am I touch her foot? Yeah, what?
A neighbor to the Morgan family said he went to visit the house. Everything was okay, but when he reached close, he felt like he couldn't breathe. He saw Troy run out the house, and he was telling him like, I'm not saying what you're saying. I can't see what you're saying. Now, note, the interview was pretty quick, and like the neighbor didn't say whether or not that Troy told him he saw something or not. Like, nothing like that was stated. But however, the neighbor would say when he turned around to leave, he would feel something hit him at the back of the head. If that was me, I'm throwing hands. You not finna come up here and try to hit me. I'm fighting. I'm literally fighting. But yeah, like that is creepy, right? The news will show another video, and this time it was daytime, so I'm assuming the news went back the next day. But the local bishop, Mr. Rohan Edwards, so Bishop Edwards was there. You can see in the video that Bishop Edwards was telling the ghost to hit him with a stone. Hit him with a stone. So Troy went through all the drama, his mom, his grandmother, and the neighbor, and now you want to be hit with a stone? I don't think you should be taunting whatever it is like that. Right? The spirit did nothing, and the bishop continued to taunt him. Oh, you are not doing nothing. You are a coward, huh? But not long after, the Duppy responded. Troy was sitting while the bishop was taunting this spirit, and you can tell like he was feeling uncomfortable, like kind of like he was his body language, right? Out of nowhere, like Troy just started to scream. He was being pulled again, but by nothing. There was nothing there. His mom ran up to him. Of course, it's Mama Bear. She's going to protect her kid, and she hold on to him, and like, I don't know, it's like really creepy to see. The bishop once again would tell the spirit to, okay, I've seen what you have done, so do it again. Do it to him again. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, stop taunting it. The spirit would answer again, would pull on to Troy, attacked him. Everyone would scream. Troy was screaming. I'm sure he was traumatized by that at this point. The mother ran over to grab Troy, but the priest would tell her, no, don't touch him. Don't touch him. I mean, I would not leave my child to roll all over the floor. Like, Troy was rolling all over the floor. He was trying to hit the person with an extension cord. Like, it was really crazy.
Johann Edwards challenged what he believed was an evil spirit to show his presence. Although family members claimed the ghost had been throwing objects, there was no evidence of that before the bishop.
Take him away, let me see. Oh, you're afraid, you're a coward. You're not doing nothing.
Hey, watch out!
All right. Oh!
The bishop will proceed to bless Troy with olive oil and bless the whole compound with olive oil as well. The news were cut, edited, uploaded, and everything was okay. Troy was okay, the family was okay. Troy even stated later on that he still sees it, but he doesn't trouble him no more, and he's okay. For once, hey, everything was all right. But looking and digging into this story, I came across some terrible news for the Morgan family. Allegedly, 6 years later, Troy would lose his life to senseless violence. This made the story even more airier and more scary to even look into. Many people online was thinking, oh, probably it was the Duppy who did it. But a lot of people was like, no, he was in a bad neighborhood, and that's the reason. We may not know what was the real reason because I have not seen any stories about it, but it is still sad for what happened to him. He would have been 17 at the time, and it is sad. Also, a lot of people still claim that Troy was just doing this for the camera and he weren't being haunted and he was just looking for attention, and because the camera crew was there, that gave him more attention and blah blah. I don't believe that. I don't believe a kid would pretend to be haunted. Like, I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm too gullible, but I don't really see it. Like, what would he gain from that, right? I don't know. But here ends our topic today. Hope you guys enjoyed it as I did, because I did. And I'm going to see you guys in another video. Bye, guys. Remember to enjoy yourself this Halloween. Turn up. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.